I would say it's the closest that a buddy comedy movie comes to a romantic comedy, because it's basically a romantic comedy about two guys being friends. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Will you marry me?
Yes! Peter already booked the place. We went for that long weekend.
So romantic.
So romantic.
She doesn't know she's on speakerphone.
That's where you guys had sex for the first time, right?
Calm down, girl. So you're not gonna have a best man?
Here's the thing, though. Peter's always been a girlfriend guy. All his dude friends just fell by the wayside. Why is it weird that I had girlfriends?
Nothing, we're just saying you never really had a best friend is all.
Well, who's your best friend?
Your brother, Robbie.
What's up?
He's your brother. I know.
So what do? How do I meet friends? If you see a cool-looking guy, strike up a conversation and ask him on a man date, okay? You know what I mean? No. Casual lunch or after-work drinks. You're not taking these boys to see The Devil Wears Prada. Oh, God, I love that movie. No, I won't.
He just moved to LA. His mother says he's so excited to meet you.
I really enjoyed this. Awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, he got up in there.
Like tongue?
A whole bunch of tongue deep in my mouth.
I'm Peter Clavin. I'm the realtor. Sydney Fife.
Hey, check out these two.
That guy needs to fart.
He does seem to be clenching.
Watch the leg. Boom.
He farted in my open house.
I'm thinking it might be a little bit small.
Totally, and it smells like fart.
Hey, Sydney, I could be a menace by 5. I could do that.
It's a mandate. This is a mandate.
He's the most beautiful dog in the world.
Need a plastic bag or...
Oh no, I don't clean up after my dog.
Damn it! How about cleaning up after your dog?
You mind your own! Society tells us to act civilized, but the truth is we're animals, and sometimes you gotta let it out. Try it.
Ah!
Respect the process.
Ah!
Yeah, you feel better?
Yeah.
Want to eat a corn dog?
Yeah.
So what do you guys do for 7 straight hours? So is he your best man?
It's way too early to tell. Sweet, sweet hanging.
Bro.
Truth is, I've been a girlfriend guy, but out of all those girls, you're the only one that wanted me to have my own life. It's like one of the most romantic things I could ever think of. What's up? Come on.
Hey, geek! I just stepped in your dog's crap!
We just watched the trailer for the 2009 comedy film I Love You Man, starring Paul Rudd and Jason Segel.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the trailer? And also try and toss in guessing the plot if you got some time.
Cool. Yeah. So I thought the show seemed fun.
Yeah.
Like obviously, you know, that little twist of something he's getting. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. I was like, if he's going out like looking for guy friends,
Yeah.
like they're
It was almost
partners,
inevitable.
it was inevitable.
But yeah, that's fair. I know. I almost wish that wasn't in the trailer because that's one of the most shocking moments in the movie. It's really good. But
That's funny though, and I like Segel and Paul Rudd's chemistry together.
Paul Rudd's been a star since the early 90s. Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, he's
Ant-Man!
There's a lacrosse player called Paul Rabel, and I was thinking Paul Rabel. And
Oh yeah, Paul Rabel, the well-known Paul Rabel, much more popular than Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd's Ant-Man. You know Paul Rudd.
Yeah, no Paul Rudd.
Yeah,
I just got
I know Paul Rudd. Alright, go ahead.
So for the actual plot, I mean, it's not deep. It's like, this guy's obviously, you know, people are saying, oh, he's had a lot of girlfriends in his life, but never really a true guy friend.
Right.
And he goes out looking for them, like are his new girlfriend. Doesn't get much like the first time, but it seems like over time he finds this guy who is a little weird, but, you know, obviously they both have a good time together, they have chemistry. I think the overall lesson will be your friends might not be perfect and the most civilized people, but as long as they make you laugh and smile or whatever.
I mean, I can nitpick a little bit, but you basically got it, right? It's pretty dead on, you know, and they spelled it out in the trailer pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not as much, you know, there's some interesting turns in the plot. There's some things that make you think about friendship and brotherhood between guys and stuff like that. But really, the appeal is that chemistry between Paul Rudd and Jason Segel.
Yeah.
Watch them have fun together. You know, you can just tell they're having a blast. Like, they jam out at Jason Segel's place, and like they both love the band Rush, and so they both just jam out doing that.
That was
So
when they're ripping the shirt and the guy down.
yes, exactly. And exactly. So there's a lot of Rush. It's a good soundtrack. There's a lot of great music in this movie. And but yeah, no, it's got good comedy beats to it. There's definitely some touching sides to
Is
it.
it considered a rom-com?
Interesting. It's the closest that, I would say, it's the closest that a buddy comedy movie comes to a romantic comedy, because it's basically a romantic comedy about two guys being friends. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
The wedding and Paul Rudd's wife are tertiary to this. They are the reason, the catalyst for this relationship happening. But really, the relationship between these two men is the heart of this movie. But so why I picked this is that I think this is falling on the wayside. It came out in 2009, which is during that what I consider the peak comedy movie boom, right? And I think, there's a lot of great movies that came out at this time that overshadowed it when I'm thinking about Superbad and things like that, right?
Yeah.
The reason I brought it up, aside from that, is that I think it's an important movie specifically for young men to watch. I think it will make you think about your friendships maybe a little bit differently. I can tell you, I personally relate to that character a bit. I was similar to that guy. I have a core group of friends that I grew up with, but I don't know if I could ever say I never had one guy that I was like attached at the hip with like that. And I think, when you see in shows and movies growing up, everyone's got a best friend, right? So I feel like people think they're pressured to act that way.
Have that
Yeah. So, and I just was a relationship guy in terms of like, I did go, like, I wasn't a hookup guy. I was like long-term relationship with, little gaps in between to enjoy myself. But, so if you can relate to what I just said, and you're like, wow, that sounds a lot like me, you'll probably really resonate with this movie. And even if you're just more of a jockey stereotypical guy that maybe does have best friends, you're still gonna enjoy the brotherhood, the fun, the jokes. It's really just a really funny movie. I think it's super underrated.
Yes.
Is this something you think you want to check out?
Yeah, definitely. Especially if I'm with one of my best friends.
Yeah.
And we just want to have fun and
Exactly.
gay out over this movie. And yeah.
Gay out. So it's...
That's a verb now.
I'm just saying, that's probably something me and my friends would have said 16 years ago when I was 15. But go gay it up, guys.
It's not a term people use.
Mason does. He uses let's gay it up, and what was the other one you said earlier?
Bazinga time.
Bazinga time. Bazinga time, let's gay it up.
These are the first times I've ever said those words.
Front of the shirt.
This is not like a catchphrase.
Front of the shirt, bazinga time. Back of the shirt, let's gay it up. Thanks for checking out this video.
Like and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about the movie in the comments below.
Let us know if there's any movies you want us to watch. Who knows, maybe we'll watch them together.